Hey, what is up, everybody? It is time for another crazy ass adventure. You can see right over my shoulder here, I'm standing at a cemetery. This is a location that I've been to on several previous occasions. I've been here with my daughter Summer. I've been here with CJ. I've been here with Holly and Eric from Holly's Lore. Guys, I'm at a local haunted location. This is known as Catman's Grave. The times that we were here, we were able to capture some unbelievable, crazy, creepy evidence for you guys, and even it made contact with Catman himself. Well, today what I'm going to do is paranormal activity happens during the day as well as night, correct? Well, that's what we're going to see today. We're going to go around and we're going to look at this cemetery again. I've got some equipment, and let's see if we can capture any ghost activity out here today. If you are new here, welcome. If you're a returning Deedster, you know what time it is, guys. I'm Sonny Deeds, and it's time to get dirty. Alright guys, so we're just going to go ahead and start today with just taking a quick walk around and letting you guys actually get a look at this cemetery during the day. It's not very large. It was a family cemetery when it first opened back in the 1800s, and the first person that was actually buried here is the gentleman by the name of Colonel Armwell Long. And he served in the Delaware militia. His grave is here. Was able to capture some activity on the Necrophonic at his grave site. Maybe we'll be able to do that today. But just want to give you guys just a quick look around. There are some really old looking tombstones, headstones, some really creepy looking trees that you guys may remember. But again, my purpose right now is just to be quiet. The wind is starting to pick up. Is that a good thing? There's some really old headstones. These are from, gosh, here is one here that you can barely even see anymore. But I remember a lot of these graves are from the 1800s. And we got Evil Evil rolling by on the highway right now. I'm not too far from a highway, so you may pick up or be able to hear some vehicle traffic. Guys, you can't even read the writing anymore. 1812. I think one of the most creepiest areas here, aside from walking around in all these old tombstones, is the woods that butt up against it. They look absolutely creepy. It's William Hancock. The vines going up this tree, and this is one tree, guys, that creeps me out every single time I'm here. back to this spot here in just a second, because that seems to be an area of some controversy. Because that looks like died in 1860, 1900. Okay, to give you a little bit of history on Catmans Cemetery, this is a local haunted location, and legend has it that back in the day there was a caretaker, and his facial features, he kind of resembled a cat. So it was said that the local teenagers used to refer to him as Catman. Now, what he would do is, this used to be an area where the teenagers would come and try to hang out and party and get into trouble and things like that, and Catman used to chase them away. Now, it is said that if there was a couple different things that you could do to actually summon Catman. Some of them we can't do for the fact of, one says that if you knocked on the wall of his tomb, that you could summon him. Now, that tomb has since been removed. It was removed back in 1994 because of vandalism. So he was buried in this above ground tomb with 4 other family members. Now, once to prevent the vandalism and any further destruction to the cemetery, they removed the bodies from the above ground tomb and buried them into the ground. Now, it is also said, so we can't, before I get into that, we can't go knock on his tomb to summon him, but it also says that there was a brick wall that lined the cemetery, and if you knocked on that wall, you could summon him also. Well, guys, I'm over here, and you can see that the wall itself is no longer here, but just some remnants of, I guess, what it could be. Oh, there's bones. There are bones. Somebody's dumped deer out here, deer carcasses. If this is remnants of the wall or just some old busted up concrete that they've dumped back here for whatever reason. But let's try here. God, look at the briars. Oh my God. Catman, are you here? Alright guys, so what I've done now, I've knocked on the wall. I don't know, again, if that is going to work, but let's see if we've woken up Catman, to see if we can get him to come out here with us today. I've got my ghost meter here. It is an EMF meter. It does have a needle on it, and it will send an audible alert whenever there's a fluctuation. So we're going to walk around with this, continue to look around this this creepy cemetery here, see if we can get any activity on the ghost meter, and if so, we'll try a necrophonic or something like that. But I'm actually excited to see if we can get some activity during the day here, guys. I did see something over here. Here comes the wind again. This is a spot, guys, that freaked me out the very first time that I was here. Somebody's brought the gentleman a Pabst Blue Ribbon. Guys, look at the name that is etched above right there. Now that really that creeped me out. Hold on, I'm probably zoomed way in and you're on my ear. But yeah, seeing that absolutely creeped me out the first time we were here, and I believe it was Holly and Eric that pointed that out to me. It is definitely weird to see that and see it spelled that way. So this area is, I've got goosebumps now, and it's absolutely warm out here. See if we can get any fluctuation around this area. Sonny, are you here? Or if there's any spirits that would like to communicate with me or show yourself to me, please do so. You don't have to be afraid of me or my camera. There's another one, U.S. Army, World War II. A lot of military buried here. There's a doctor. I don't know how well you guys are able to read the information on some of these headstones. There's Colonel Long's grave site there. War of 1812, died in 1834. And I see over here there's some headstones that are broken and have just been thrown over here by the tree. That's a shame. There's unmarked graves out here. This just looks a little odd to me. What is that? Catman, are you here? Okay, that was my phone. Okay, I'm gonna set this right there, if it'll sit up, or we'll lay it down. All right, guys, so this stone that marker that I'm at here right now, I had said as I walked by, was the area of some controversy, and with that being said, that I did have a few people on another video say that this was not Catman's Grave, that the name that we thought was his was not. They said his name was totally different. However, going with the story of the cemetery and with Catman's grave, if you look up the history, and it does tell the story of what I'm talking about the above ground tomb, and the tomb being torn down and the bodies being buried into the ground. Well, there is only one area that I was able to come across that had something that marked where there was 5 individuals that were buried. And if you look on this right here, we will show that they were reinterred in November of 1994. That corroborates with the story of what happened with the above ground tomb and the vandalism of that tomb. So I'm going to leave the EMF meter sit right there for a moment, because unless I can see something otherwise, guys, I am going to say that this is the only place that matches that could be Catman's grave. So I'm going to leave the ghost meter there. Just by chance, it will beep, and I will be able to hear it. If there is any activity over here, we may continue to move that around throughout the cemetery. But hang tight, guys, we've got more. All right, so I've pulled out my speaker and everything to run a necrophonic session while we're here. I still have the ghost meter sitting on the marker there. Guys, I'm going to spin the camera around, and we're going to look around this cemetery here while the necrophonic session is going on. Please drop a comment if you see or hear anything, and we'll go back and take a look at it. So let's go ahead and start. If that thing goes off, I hope it does. I'm just going to be so ecstatic. To the spirits that are out here, my name is Sonny. I'm about to do a necrophonic session. What that means is the device that I'm holding in my hand, if you choose to communicate with me, I will be able to hear you. If you choose to communicate with me, thank you. But please do not attach yourself to my, just because I screwed up does not lessen the authoritativeness of this statement. Please do not attach yourself to me or any of my equipment. With that being said, are there any spirits that would like to communicate? I'm trying to speak to Catman. Here? I thought I heard here. Catman, is that you? Can you confirm?
What?
If you are trying to communicate with me and you are not Catman, please identify yourself by name. Okay, I've heard here a couple times. Please tell me who is here. There's what? Let me put a call into my spirit guide, Ian. Ian, are you here with me, buddy? Was that you that said yeah, Ian? Say your name. Ian, thank you. Thank you for being here with me today. Ian, if you could let the spirits here know that they do not need to be afraid of me and they can communicate with me. Turn around. Who told me to turn around? I thought that just said Sonny. Guys, drop a comment if you just heard Sonny. Who called my name? Walking, I am walking. Is someone walking with me? Long, I thought I heard Long. Colonel Long, is that you? Are you trying to communicate with me? Okay, that is That sends chills, guys, that response of Long, because this was the Long family cemetery. Colonel Armwell Long right there. You see David Long here also. So, you know, it's like I continue to say in every video that I use the Necrophonic app, you do hear some of the same sounds that are repeated, such as the woman, or whatever the hell that is. I don't know what you call it, but some of those sounds are repeated. It's the anomalies that I'm looking for, things that come through that are pertinent to the location. And for it to say Long, and I'm in Long's family cemetery, right next to the Long's graves, Colonel Armwell and David, it's gotta blow your mind just a little bit, guys, on how that's able to do that. We're back here now. Colonel Long, if you were communicating with me, can you tell me what war you fought in? What? Gosh, I swear I'm hearing deeds. You know, one thing that I have noticed here, guys, I don't know if you've picked it up in the background, but I was just getting ready to mention on how quiet it was as far as no birds. But I'm starting to hear birds in the woods, so I don't know if that's any indication of anything or not. Okay, let me go ahead and pause this. Let's pause the Necrophonic. I want to get the ghost meter here, and let's try another location for this. How about if we put it here on Colonel Long's grave? Colonel Long, if you are here with me, I have placed a meter onto your headstone. If you come near this meter, it will indicate that you are here and I will be able to see you. Kind of. Alright, so let's leave that there, and let's go to a couple different locations in here just to see if we can get any more responses. Is there anyone walking here with me? I keep hearing turn around. That right there, I don't know what the hell that is.
That. What?
Okay, the response that I heard earlier that sounded like it said Sonny, I just sit there and thought, are they calling me or was it this Sonny over here? Can anyone tell me what is on this headstone? What has been brought and placed on this headstone?
What?
Alright, I'm going to stop this right here. One thing, guys, that I want you to be aware of as you watch these videos, I try to film them as much in the first person as I possibly can to make you feel like you're here with me. So I have the camera pointing forward, but that's not always the direction that I am looking. My head is basically on a swivel, looking all around, and something has caught my eye. There was movement that was over here in this area. There was a shadow that was off over there that I just saw, like a darkness that caught my eye right there. Look at the goosebumps on my arm. Okay, I don't know what that was. I don't know if that was my eyes playing tricks on me, but to fire up the Necrophonic again because I want to see if I can get Ian. What was that I saw in the woods? What was that I saw in the woods? Kid? Ian, are you here? Tell me what that was that I saw in the woods. What was that shadow? People? Is that spirits? Alright guys, for the next few minutes, for the last portion of this video, I'm going to go ahead and leave the camera running. I've got it sitting on the tripod and we're just going to watch this area. Please let me know if you see anything, hear anything. Please drop a comment below and let's just take a look at Catman Cemetery. Okay guys, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up for today. I've absolutely had a blast here at Catman Cemetery, showing you guys around here in the daytime. I did see something earlier that caught my eye with some sort of movement in the tree line. Don't know what exactly that was. Did get a lot of activity on the EMF meter, on the ghost meter today, but that doesn't mean that there isn't anything that is here, because we did get some responses that came through the Necrophonic, very, very pertinent to this area, especially with the name Long coming through, with this being the actual Long family cemetery. Guys, I absolutely appreciate and love each and every one of you. Please check out the merchandise shelf right under the video here somewhere from Teespring. I put new items on there and have also discounted almost all my prices. So if you've seen some Easter merch that you want to get, go back and check it out. Place your order today because everything has been marked down. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you for tuning in. Until next time, stay dirty.